welcome to class of 2020 graduate, Andre Campbell, former men's basketball player, 1,000-point scorer. Dre, thanks for taking the time today. Tell us what you've been up to, man, since graduation.
Man, first of all, thank you for having me. This is an absolute pleasure. It's good to see a familiar face again with all this COVID going on. I've actually changed the plans. Originally, I was focused on playing overseas basketball, and kind of after COVID hit and pandemic, the rude awakening of being shipped back home, I had to kind of transform kind of what my goals were and where I wanted to be and do. So I started painting. And like I said, I didn't expect to be where it is now, which is now I have a heart displayed in Union Square. And I'm able to sell my pieces online, which is fantastic. So I've been really busy kind of just being creative. And I think the first thing that I really strided for was kind of expressing my Black experience, and kind of in particular the time where, there's a lot of racial injustice going on in society as far as the passing of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and so many other names. I kind of needed to find an outlet to express my frustrations, and that I think that led me to painting, which I've been doing. And kind of I think the most important piece I've made so far is being displayed at Union Square right now. It's a heart. On one side is a depiction of Martin Luther King marching alongside former Congressman John Lewis, and Reverend Jesse Douglas, Ralph Abernathy, and James Foreman. And on the other side is a depiction of the Black Lives Matter movement. Both of these kind of explain in two periods basically, present and past, fight for racial justice. So I wanted to put that on, and it's an amazing opportunity I had to be able to paint a heart like this, and now it's displayed in Union Square, and everyone's walking by. I went by a couple of days ago. I just had to take a look. People taking pictures in front of it. So it's really flattering that I'm able to paint something that I have a lot of passion in as far as the medium of painting, and even better that it's being displayed in public for people to really take a grasp and understand this political issue. It's amazing. So I'm very happy about it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And kind of touched on my next question, as we get into Black History Month here and the country's still going through so much. I mean, what is your message to promote that healing and the change for good?
I think we need to understand that at the end of the day, we are all human. We are all neighbors on Earth. There's crazier things going on, and it's about time racial equality just is a thing, and it's normalized, and there shouldn't be any issues. Everybody is a human. I don't. It's hard for me to grasp how we're still having these kind of primitive ideas of each other, which is, we need to move forward onto that. So
absolutely, definitely time to go forward. That's my next question for you. So what's your next step in terms of your artwork? Where do you go from here? What do you hope to achieve?
I think what I hope to achieve is I want to still paint, and I think I still want to play professional basketball overseas. So when COVID and the pandemic drops, I kind of want to get back to hooping again and, playing competition. I miss the albino squirrels, and I miss running out there with my guys, and Coach Kabako, Coach Jalen. Those guys are so great, and I'm in touch with them, and I just got that competitive edge going on in me right now, and I got to get back on the court. So that's gonna happen.
Andre Campbell, thanks for taking the time, buddy. Best of luck to you, and hope to see you back in Oberlin sometime soon once we get past this pandemic, my man.
Absolutely. That sounds great. Thanks for having me.